You do what you have to do last night. Really, from start to finish, I want kind of a complete game. In my eyes, it was complete. I mean, you did what you had to do.
I thought we played well. Young ladies came together on Sunday. We had a great practice Sunday, very intense practice, very focused practice, and that's one thing that we needed. You know, we've got a good team, and we've had some little shortfalls, but they're right there still in the mix. We're fighting hard. Played a great game last night. I thought we did a great job. Just got to handle the ball a little bit more, limit our mistakes, and continue to roll on.
Every team kind of goes through hills and valleys during the year. It's a long season. Those 4 games, what did this team learn maybe that now going forward they can remember what not to do and maybe kind of use it to their advantage?
Well, it's rough on the road. It's rough on the road. That Texas trip was very tough swing for us coming home, not being able to take care of home like we needed to. We've learned that you really have to play together and stay together as a team, and I think we've learned that here in the last 4 games. Very close games, all of them, even the ones that we lost. But when you play together, that bond tends to build a little bit more momentum for you, and that definitely happened last night. Had a great overall team game when it came to sharing the ball, when it came to everybody all out hustling and getting the job done. So we've learned a valuable lesson.
I know those 4 losses, that they were close. Does that make it easier to maybe make a bond if they were close losses versus, widespread? Because it's like, hey, we're this close to being there, we're this close to being the top, we let one get away. Easier to kind of maybe come together? Sometimes,
but, a loss is a loss. You know that you have that feeling that you can win it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what you're talking about. You're in there, it's just a couple of possessions, just a couple of minutes that you are not playing together well or not making good decisions, and if we can just correct those mistakes, yes, you can come together and pull off any win.
Big one with Alabama State this weekend.
Yes.
Rival game. I mean, it's not hard to get up for it, and hey, it's another road challenge.
It is. Not that it's a rival game. It's a situation where we lost at home to them, and so I think we have looked at the things that we have to do against them, what we did wrong, how to correct it, what we'll do different. What is it that they're going to have to stop, and that's kind of how we're approaching it. We've got some mistakes to correct, and we're going to do that on Saturday.
That was a real close game, though, when they were here. So what do you take away from it that you guys did well in that game that you want to try and do again?
Well, we battled. It was an aggressive game. We didn't shoot free throws well, so we know that if we can take care of that area, it's a whole different story. I think we missed probably about 15, 17 free throws, and just in that, we did what we had to do in getting to the line. Now we just have to knock those free throws down when that opportunity presents itself again.
Is the Dome a tough place to play in down there?
It is. It's a great basketball environment. The students are right there on top of you, and that's what you look for in sports. Not just the competition on the floor, but how do you compete against an atmosphere that's just really, really loud? Can you come together as a team and get things done on the floor? Because a lot of times you're not going to hear what the coach is saying. So it's always a fun atmosphere.
After seeing them once, how do you feel like you match up with them?
Match up real well. They're pretty strong inside. We're pretty strong inside. Quick from the outside. Same with us. So it's always a battle from beginning to end.
Last night, you guys 400 or 40% from the 3-point line. Season long, not very good. Was that pleasant to see the success? Maybe make it a little easier going inside.
Absolutely, because we've had young ladies who are pretty good 3-point shooters. Just lately, it hasn't been going down, and to see them kind of build that confidence back with that aspect of the game was good. And once you're able to get all areas of your game flowing, then you have a much better chance of winning.
Is there something specifically you might be able to contribute to, problems on the road that you guys have had this year?
No, not really. I think that, in conference, we've had close games. It gets down to maybe the last 7 minutes, and then you have fouls called that maybe you shouldn't have done, or maybe it wasn't called the same way in the first half, just adjusting to how the game is being called. Really on the road, that's the way that we kind of let go of 2 of those. So that was the only thing that we have to correct. It's just knowing how to play good, solid defense and adjusting to how the game is called.
Okay. Great. Very good.
That's good.
Thanks, Coach.